So we welcome you wherever you are to the penultimate game at the end of what has been this magnum opus of football. Fans have travelled from far and wide to ensure that they are part of it, and amid the uncompromising nature of this sporting conflict, we are all united in feeling the acute significance of the semi-final. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game, and then goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because...
Mustafa Mohamed! It's hit the upright. So it is still 0-0. Jacobs.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mustafa Mohamed. And Marmoush! Great defending, strong and determined. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. No, not quite. Idrissa Gueye. Now Diatta. Sarr. Mustafa Mohamed. And this is Marmoush. And here's Marmoush. Mustafa Mohamed! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Egypt have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Jackson is onto this. And this is Mane. Nicely weighted ball. And Ndiaye is flagged offside. There's the crossfield ball. Tries to play it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
To encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Half-time in the semi-final. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. Egypt are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Egypt definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Egypt are still that goal to the good. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And that real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Idrissa Gueye. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And Ndiaye, he's shifting through the gears here. Nice control.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
He's in a great position here, and this is Marmoush. Jacobs.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a good ball out wide. Sarr gets into some space. Chance!
He's got a goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Senegal have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance! Can he finish? Goal! Egypt!
And they get themselves in front!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Egypt take the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Cleared without complication.
Substitution in progress.
Five minutes left on the clock.
Egypt can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit.
And Marmoush! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And the finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Egypt could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Idrissa Gueye. Well, that looks a decent ball. Marmoush! And that may well be that. That is that. They've done it, and you cannot say it is undeserved. This is a team that has looked increasingly like champions, and they may very well be champions soon enough. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.